Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do the real review for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra 5 Gangster Alpha Omega Supreme, also known as Galactus. Now I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is going to be a long video. So grab your popcorn and your thought juice and get comfortable. Now the reason this video is going to be long is because whenever I tell y'all I don't like something or I do like something, I want to give y'all a little backstory. I want to do some comparisons, give you some real life experiences and some examples. So that way you can really get the vibe of this phone. Now, people been asking me to put timestamps in my videos. Listen, bro, this is the Snyder cut. All right, this is a film. Now, last night I was watching Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to skip the part where Aunt May got blasted. I don't want to see Spider-Man crying, but that's part of the film. You need to see that. And it's the same thing with these videos. All right, you need to see everything going on because you might miss something if you skip it. And I give you a perfect example. Now, I just got a message on Instagram, one of my homeboys who watched my video yesterday, and I said, everybody in the community, let me know what y'all don't like. And he was like, one of the things that I don't like is the phone doesn't charge past 85%. You really got to talk about that in the video. So I hit him up and I said, look, if you was paying attention in my unboxing, there's a setting. And I'm going to show y'all just in case y'all had that same issue. There's a setting. You're going to go over the settings. You're going to go over to battery. Now, I covered this in the unboxing when I go through all of the settings. When you go to battery, look at the last setting. All right, where is it? Okay, let's do to more battery settings. You see right here where it says protect battery? To extend the lifespan of your battery, limit the maximum charge to 85%. So I said, look, you probably were just breezing through the settings. You probably turned it on, okay, and not realize that you turned it on. But they did it on purpose, all right? That's not something wrong with your phone. That's supposed to be on. Okay, so that's a perfect example of why you should watch the whole video because you might learn something or you might miss something. With that being said, let me start off by answering 3 questions, actually 4. Number 1, you got a Galaxy Note 20. Should you upgrade and get the S22 Ultra 5 Gangster Alpha Omega Supreme, aka Galactus? Now, for the rest of this video, if you hear me say Galactus or the 5 Gangster, we're talking about this phone right here. You got a Note 20. Should you upgrade? And the answer is no. I do not upgrade. Now, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told my homeboy. The other night I was in Brooklyn, and one of my subscribers pulled up on me, and we had a little conversation. We chopped it up, and he had a Galaxy Note 20 in his pocket. And he was like, yo, Floss, what's taking so long with the S22 video? I said, I got it in my pocket right now. I'm actually testing it out. And he asked me, should I upgrade? And this is the same thing I told him, no. Okay, with your Galaxy Note 20, don't look at the specs on paper. All right, look at the real world. And in the real world, the upgrades that you're going to get from the Galaxy Note 20 to the S22, poquito. All right, that means small in Spanish. Poquito upgrades. Not enough to get rid of a Galaxy Note 20 that has better speakers. Okay, the Galaxy Note 20 has better speakers than this. You got expandable memory. And you got a better battery life. Now, this one does have a better camera and some more features, but you still got that Bluetooth S Pen. You still on top of the food chain. Okay, now, a lot of y'all bought that Galaxy Note 20 specifically because it does have expandable memory. Keep that. Okay, if you got a Galaxy Note 20, you still on top of the food chain. I would keep that. The only reason I would say upgrade is if you got to be that guy that has the latest and greatest, or that girl. Now, I will say this. If you're one of those people, nothing wrong with that. Say next year the Galaxy S23 comes out, and it was the same exact specs as the S22, everything exactly the same, except for the name and the color, you're going to buy it because you're that guy that needs the latest and the greatest. Nothing wrong with that. But in the real world, for people that have bills and responsibilities and all that, the days of having to upgrade your phone every year is over. All right? They're running out of stuff to do to these phones. To me, personally, I think a lot of this is marketing. Snapdragon 888, Snapdragon 8 Generation 1, all that. When you run these phones side by side, they all open and close apps exactly the same. They all feel exactly the same. So don't just buy the phone just because, oh no, I gotta be able to tell my boys I got the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. You still got the Peasant 888. Don't do that. All right, don't do that. All of these phones now, the upgrades are so small. It's not really worth upgrading every year unless it's a drastic change. Now, if the Galaxy Note 20 had 25 watt charging and the Galaxy S22 came out with 120 watt charging, then you'd be like, okay, well, the difference between charging your phone in an hour and charging it in 15 minutes, that's a huge upgrade. Okay, but it's not like that. So if you got your Galaxy Note 20, don't worry, be happy. Next, you got a Galaxy S21 Ultra, aka Thanos. Should you upgrade? And again, the answer is no. Now, if you're buying this phone, you know you do have, well, if you're looking to upgrade just because of the S Pen, don't do that. Buy one of these. Buy this case right here that has the S Pen built into the back, and you're going to get the same experience. Now, this is not the Bluetooth S Pen. You're going to have to buy the Super S Pen for that. But a lot of people don't even use the Bluetooth S Pen functionality. They really just want to be able to take notes and use it for scrolling because this is a big giant phone. Buy this case or just buy one of these S Pens, walk around with it in your pocket. You're good to go. Again, the Galaxy S21, better battery, better sounding speakers. Okay? And look at the backs. If you look closely, that waterfall design is exactly the same as the S21 minus the outer shell. And believe it or not, some people actually don't like the waterfall design. When I say waterfall design, I mean just the camera holes like that. Some people like this one better. So if you actually like the look of this one better, you could get a good deal right now on the Galaxy S21. You got the space zoom, aka scumbag zoom. Okay, these phones are pretty much the same. Okay, and some people would argue that the S21 is actually better because you're getting better battery life and better speakers. Okay, so if you got the S21, just because I'm out here clowning and I'm saying Galactus is the top of the food chain and all that, y'all know at the end of the day, we just having fun. This is still one of the top dogs out right now. And I will be happy to walk around with this phone in my pocket. Nobody going to call you a peasant. You're not going to have no issues with this one. All right. Now, when I say peasant again, man, I got to keep throwing these disclaimers because people be getting triggered. When I say peasant, I'm saying it with love, respectfully. Next question. Should you get the Galaxy Z Fold 3 or should you get the Galactus? And here's another perfect example of these are two totally different phones. You can't really even answer this question because this is the phone for people that want more of a tablet experience. This phone is a lot more delicate, and this phone doesn't have the best camera. This is one of those niche products for people that want to walk around with a small phone and a big phone at the same time. Cool, but I would never compare the two together. That's why when I do my top 10 phones, I never mention the folds because these are really hybrid phones, phablets, if you want to call them. So I would say if you want that hybrid experience and you want a big giant phone, maybe you're having vision troubles and you can't see little words, you want a big screen, then yeah, go with the big screen. All right, look at the difference in the screen size. All right, this is huge. This is like having a tablet. But the phone is a lot more delicate. You're going to want to pay attention when you got this phone in your pocket. You're not going to want to sit on it. You're not going to want to get in your car, toss it around all over the place like you can with this one. So two totally different phones. You got to make your own choice on that one. Now, the last question I want to answer is a lot of people always ask me, should you get an iPhone 13 Pro Max or should you get the Galaxy S22 Ultra? Now, here's my answer. What did you have? First, before I even answer that, let me ask you a question. What phone did you have last year and the year before that and the year before that? If you're coming from the Galaxy S21, the Galaxy S20, the Galaxy Note 9, all you had is Galaxies in the last couple of years, try something new. It doesn't hurt to try it. You go to Apple, you buy this phone, try it out. Try it for yourself. Nobody can't tell you how the experience is going to be. Try it for yourself. You may like it. Now, if you try it for a couple of days and you're like, oh shit, I miss multitasking. I miss having it always on display. I miss having all the customization. Then yeah, go back to Galaxy. But why settle? All right, in this day and age, if you want to, I would say get both. All right, get a peasant version of an iPhone just so you can have the iOS experience and get a flagship Galaxy. If you got the flagship iPhone, get a peasant Galaxy phone. Play around with both operating systems and see which one you like better, and then that way next year, go with the flagship of that operating system. But pound for pound, the Galaxy, in my opinion, is a better phone, but the iPhone does have a better build quality. You could argue about the cameras all day, but the battery life. All right, now, if battery life is your main thing, the iPhone has the best battery out right now. Now, shout out to all my Samsung Knights. I'm going to need y'all to stand down and stand by. All right, let Apple Mafia have this, okay? They got the best battery. But, one could argue, I got to play devil's advocate, one could argue that the reason the iPhone battery is so good is because there's no always on display, there's no Bluetooth S Pen, there's no multitasking, there's no pop-up windows. This phone really don't do too much. So of course the battery should be good. It don't do nothing. Of course. All right, so anyway, depending on what phone you had last year, every year switch it up. All right, give the iPhone a try. If you're heavy on social media, if all you do all day is play around on Snapchat and TikTok and Instagram, this is the phone for you. You're going to like that. This is a social media kind of phone. If you're looking for more power, multitasking, Samsung DeX, you're looking for all the crazy, innovative features, including always on display, then go with this. Now, just like any other video that I do, there's always going to be some things that I don't like. So we got to talk about those first. Now, I read all of the comments in the video yesterday, so I'm going to include some of the stuff from the community, and I'm going to talk about everything that I naturally don't like. Samsung Knights, again, stand down and stand by. This is the part of the video that you're not going to like, but you need to hear this. Number one, the price. Now, I understand the starting price, $1,200. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm saying? $1,200. That kind of hurts. But for 1 terabyte, $1,600 plus tax? Bro, that price is TGH. And if you're new to my channel, that means too goddamn high. All right, Samsung, I need y'all to calm down. This phone should have been $1,000, okay, for the minimum version, 128. Then give me $1,100 for 256. Give me $1,200 for 512. And then if you really want to go crazy with 1 terabyte, $1,300. But $1,600 for 1 terabyte, that is TGH. I do not like that. There's not enough Vaseline in the world that's going to help the pain of dropping $1,700 after taxes on a Galaxy phone. I'm telling you, that price is too goddamn high. Next, presentation. Now, this is one of the things that hurts me the most because I love these phones. But Samsung, okay, respectfully, Samsung, y'all need to stop with this bullshit. Y'all seen the other day, I unboxed this phone right here, the Redmi K50, $600 or $800 for the AMG version. But look at the difference in the box. You got the carbon fiber box. You could tell they put some time into this. Carbon fiber, trim everywhere, race car designs, little pull tabs. That might seem trivial to you. Look at this. Remember, y'all had to see go beast mode. 120 watt charger in the box for $600 or $800 for this one. Bro, why are you spending? Now, imagine if you bought the 1 terabyte version. Okay, you walked up in Samsung. You spent $1,700 and you walked out of there with this. This is it. There's really no design into the box. Now, y'all might think this stuff is trivial, but you only get to unbox your phone one time. You're only gonna have that experience one time, and you're gonna remember that. The same way, if y'all watch this video, you can't see my face, but you could hear it in my voice, the excitement and the fun. Y'all seen the Vivo? This one, when I unboxed it and it had that little certificate of authenticity, your individual racing number, and little stickers and all of that. That kind of stuff is important. It would be the same okay, now look, and I understand, Samsung, they kind of got this feeling like, we know we got the best phone out right now, so we can skimp on the presentation. That shouldn't be how it is. Okay, you shouldn't do that. It's the same way if you go to your favorite steakhouse, maybe you're going to Casamano's Steakhouse or Gagliano's Steakhouse. I'm trying to think of some Italian names. Your favorite Italian steakhouse, and they got the $180 tomahawk steak, that's the best one in the city. Just because they know they have that, they can't just come up in there and say, okay, you want the tomahawk, $180, and bring it out on a paper plate. You're going to be like, bro, I don't care how good the steak is. I'm not just paying for the steak. I'm paying for the whole experience. The steak is the icing on the cake, but I want a nice plate, put some garnishments on it, put a tablecloth on the table, put some nice decorations, some mob scene photos in the background. I want the whole experience. Same thing. When you buy these Galaxy phones, you want the experience. This phone should come with a charger in the box. It should come with a dongle in the box. It should come with a case. All of these little Chinese phones that I've been doing in the last couple of weeks, they all come with a case, all come with a charger. Some of them come with a dongle. And look, I just found this the other day when I was cleaning up. Let me dust this off. This is what we used to get from Samsung. Remember the S9 Plus? Big box like this. You slide it out. It had headphones in it. It had the dongle. It had all the books and pamphlets and all of that. This shit right here is trash. Okay, this presentation is trash. Samsung, stop playing games. All right, now y'all finally gave us some, so I'm not going to say fast charge, faster charge. Throw the faster charging battery, faster charging, what do you call that? The battery charger. Throw the faster battery charger in the box. Throw the dongle in the box because there's no headphone jack. All right? Y'all think everybody got dongles laying around from 5 years ago now? Throw the dongle in the box. Give us a case. Okay, y'all talking about Gorilla Glass Victus and all of that? Bro, give me a case. Give me a case. And you know what I'm saying? If I'm spending 1,700 ducats, I'm on some old school shit today. If you're spending $1,700, throw in some headphones, throw in some Galaxy Buds. I know y'all got a surplus of those laying around, Galaxy Beans. All right, throw those in the box. All right, do that for us here. We giving y'all $1,700 out of our hard-earned money. That's the least I could do is give us a better presentation, all right? Because this shit ain't making it. Next, let's talk about color choices. Okay, color choices. Now, if y'all watch my Galaxy Note 20 video, one of the things that I didn't like was the limited amount of color choices. So I will stop for a minute and give my kudos, when they're deserved. So kudos to Samsung for bringing out more color choices. But there's a few issues I have with that. First of all, the rollout. All right, the rollout is trash. But let's talk about the actual color choices. Let's get a little wipe downs on these. This should have been sorta red, like how Google coming out with those colors, like sorta sunny, and you could have put burnt orange on this, Happy Halloween, because this is kind of orangish, but this is not red. Nobody can look at this and be like, oh, this is red. I had people in the comments like, oh, but it depends on the lighting. Ain't no lighting in the world that's gonna make this look like a red phone. This looks orange. Okay, this looks orange. It kind of looks like salmon or salmon. That looks like salmon. Looks like salmon. This one looks like a pumpkin. Mad people was like, yo, Happy Halloween. This is not red. Now, a lot of people bought the blue one. They were saying the same thing with the blue one, like, oh, I'm disappointed with the color of the blue. I did see the white one in person. The white one does look dope. The burgundy one is epic. The green one is on top. The black one, Wesley Snipes, is crazy. So I do like the color choices, but I don't like the fact that they went weird with the color choices. Like, this should have been straight up red, red, red. Give me blue, blue, blue. Like, these pastel colors, man. Now, if you live in Miami, you might like something like this. Y'all know Miami, everybody got those pastel color houses. But in New York City, this ain't it. We want red. All right, so I'm not really feeling the color choices, but I do appreciate them for adding more choices. Because one thing I will say is it does feel good when you're ready to go buy your phone and you're clicking down on all the choices and then you see all those different colors. That's a nice experience. As opposed to, okay, you only got 3 choices to choose from and maybe you don't even like all 3 of those choices. Now you just got to settle. With this one, you really didn't have to settle. There's plenty of choices to choose from. I like that. But that brings me to my next issue, the next thing that I don't like, the supply and demand. There's a lot of y'all out there that pre-ordered this red one a month ago and still don't have it. I just got mine's yesterday. That's trash. That's unacceptable. You shouldn't be pre-ordering a phone in February and getting it in April. Bro, the phone game goes too fast for that. I know a lot of y'all right now that had these on pre-order. After a while, it's like, okay, you wanted the buzz. You wanted to have it when everybody else had it. You wanted the top dog buzz. Now, after a while, it's like, okay, well, you still ain't get yours yet. Now, here come OnePlus coming out next week, or 2 weeks from now. OnePlus coming out. I heard that they changed back to Oxygen OS. So a lot of people might want to jump back on OnePlus nuts. You know what I'm saying? You got Vivo coming out with some new shit. You got Xiaomi coming out with the Ultra. Like, Samsung, you missing the window. All right, supply and demand. Now, if you're going to come out with these colors, you got to have them ready for the people that want to buy them. Don't be like, all right, you got to have a disclaimer like, all right, these are custom-made colors to order, and it might take you 3 months to get it. Be upfront and honest, because when I originally ordered this one, it was supposed to come on March 8th. So I'm like, okay, well, that's only, maybe 2 weeks after the original launch. I could wait for the custom color, but then don't hit me on March 8th talking about, okay, well, we pushing it back to March 15th. Some of y'all got emails pushing it back to March 15th and then got another one pushing it back to April 6th. Like, bro, if I would have got an email for this one saying they pushed it back to April 6th, I would have canceled that one. I would have canceled it and be like, you know what, let me just get the white one and call it a day. All right, so the supply and demand, they need to have that on deck. Let's keep it moving. Next, no expandable memory. Now, this is one of the reasons why I said if you got a Galaxy Note 20, keep it. All right, keep it. Expandable memory. Now, look, some of y'all want 1 terabyte, but you ain't got 1 terabyte money, including me. I want 1 terabyte of storage, but I ain't dropping $1,700 on this shit. That's out of the question. Right? That's not going to happen. You want 1 terabyte. Instead of doing that, you know, that money grab to get people to buy 1 terabyte storage, just add expandable memory. It's not like y'all don't have the technology. That was only in 2020 when the Galaxy Note came out. So y'all was still dropping expandable memory. Y'all still dropping it on a lot of these mid-range Samsung phones. Why do that? Why put it on the mid-range Android phone and not on the flagship? That makes no sense. The same thing, the mid-range Android phones from Samsung, they put in the case, a charger in the box and all of that. Why? You think just because we got money that we want to spend it? Y'all think just because we spending money on these big giant phones, we don't need a charger, we don't need a case, we don't want expandable memory? We want all of the shit that the peasants want. We want that too. And when I say peasants, respectfully. I'm sorry, I'm having fun back here. I'm having fun. So no expandable memory, I don't like that. Next, no IR blaster. Now, like I always say, if it was a company that never had IR blasters, I wouldn't even be talking about that. But Samsung, they used to be on top of the line they used to be on top of the food chain with the IR blasters. They had one of the best ones out. Other companies still got it. That's why you always going to see me walking around with a Xiaomi phone. IR blaster. Especially in this day and age, I don't care what hotel you go to now. Remember back in the days, you go to certain hotels and they still got these big, giant, old school, beat up TVs. I don't care what hotel you stay in now. Every hotel got a big flat screen TV in it or a decent sized flat screen TV. And even if it's a no-name brand, it does have a remote control. Any hotel right now. So in this day and age where all of these new products coming out, all the TVs are getting cheaper and cheaper, all these appliances, I just bought a Ninja blender that comes with a remote control. Everything has remote controls. Why not be able to control those products from your phone? When I walk in the house and I got my Xiaomi phone, turn on my TV, turn on my air conditioner, turn on my stereo, turn everything on, turn on my sound bar, using the phone. One remote control right in the palm of your hands. And when you travel, you have that same feature right in your pocket. IR blaster, we need to bring those back. Y'all know the hashtag, Samsung, hashtag, bring back the IR blaster. Next, curved display. Now, as much as, let me go ahead and unlock this, as much as it does look sexy and it does have a nice feeling in the hand and all of that, it really doesn't serve any purpose except to get on your nerves with accidental touches. Now, I understand you could go download Samsung Good Lock and there's a setting in the actual stock settings to prevent accidental touches. But if you got big fat fingers, you're not going to be able to escape that no matter what you do. And it just doesn't help the phone. It makes it harder to find screen protectors. Okay, because now you can't just get any screen protector. There's really no benefit that I can see other than the fact that it just looks better, but it's not really benefiting. That's why I say to this day, the iPhone is my favorite built phone. This is what you want. You want a big flat screen that you're never going to accidentally touch, and it just feels better. To me, it feels better, and it looks better. It looks like a big square phone. This is just my personal opinion. You might like the curved displays better. It's up to you. But I'm tired of curved displays. I would like to have a big flat screen, like even on the Galaxy S22 Plus. I love typing on this one. I love being able to rest my thumb on the screen, just like that. You know, it just feels better to me. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But we understand, Samsung, that y'all got the technology. Y'all proved it numerous times. Let it go. Let it go. We want a big flat phone. That's what we want. That's what I want. Next, now this is kind of petty, but I don't like having the S Pen on the left side. Now that started with the Galaxy Note 20. All of the other Galaxies used to have it on the right side. I understand y'all engineers gonna be talking about, oh, well, you know, the camera mechanisms is so long now, the S Pen can't fit and all of that. I understand all of that. Okay, I get it. But it's not my job to design these phones. It's my job to spend $1,700 and use them. And the people that's actually using them, I keep going like this now because I had all of the notes from day one. So it's just embedded in my brain. I still go like this and I'm like, oh shit, like this. I just don't. I mean, it's very petty, but I just don't like it on the left side. I just don't like it. I prefer it on the right side. But I will say if y'all just can't do it because of the cameras, then I can dig it too. I don't like it though. Just because you gotta understand something and you can dig it doesn't mean you gotta like it. Okay, now let me get a little wipe down back here. Okay. So, S Pen on the left, I don't like that. Next, no LED notification. Now you remember the good old days when all of the Android phones had notification LEDs? I understand you got always on display. But if you got your phone on the charger, like this on a wireless, I'll show you, in fact, I got one right here. If your phone is on a wireless charger like this, and you in the bed, and it's across the room, you're not going to be able to read those notifications on your always on display. You can't see that. Remember when you used to have a notification LED? And I'm not talking about flash notifications, because that's only one color. I'm talking about a notification LED that you can change colors. So this way, if I got my phone on scumbag mode, or I got it all the way across the room on silent, if I see a light blinking on the top red, that means I got a missed call. If I see it blinking green, that means I got a missed text message. Now, as far as missed text messages, who cares? I don't need to check that. But if I see it blinking red and I got a missed phone call, people only call me when it's important. So I'll be like, oh shit, I missed an important call. I need to go check my phone. You can't see these notifications on the bottom from across the room, but you can see a notification LED blinking from anywhere. Okay, so Samsung, bring back the notification LEDs. Next, no headphone jack. That shit's whack. #bars. Here we go again. With the Android, the mid-range phones and the budget phones, they all got headphone jacks. Now, we're not just talking about, I got to keep throwing this out there because every time I say no headphone jack, people always say, oh, why don't you just use Bluetooth earbuds? There's more to using a headphone jack than earbuds. Okay, if you like me and you drive a classic car, you're not gonna use a Bluetooth transmitter. You're gonna have to use an auxiliary cable if you want to get the best sound quality. Okay, if you got a 1,000-watt amp and you got a real system, you're not gonna want to mess up that sound with a Bluetooth transmitter. You're gonna need the dongle because you need the aux cable. And if you're driving a classic car, you don't want to put in a new style radio. You want the factory radio. That's just one example. But when I use my DJ controller, and I want to connect my phone to my DJ controller to make my little mixes, you need a 3.5 cable. Bring the headphone jack back. It can't hurt. You got space for it right on the top. Throw a headphone jack. And then that will shut me and everybody else up from complaining about it. Next, what else? Okay, so no headphone jack, that's just whack, #bars. Next. Now, this is from my community because I really don't care about this one too much, but this is from the community. No heart rate monitor. Now, I just reviewed a phone the other day. I think it was this Redmi phone. It probably was the Redmi or it was one of these other Chinese phones, and I was having fun with the heart rate monitor in the video. That is a nice touch. I mean, we are getting older. All of us getting older, even y'all young cats out there. You're not going to be young forever. Throw the heart rate monitor. Remember Samsung used to have that on the back right next to the fingerprint sensor? Nowadays, you got the technology where you can put the heart rate monitor into the fingerprint sensor. So throw the heart rate monitor in there. Let us check on our health. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I might, if I'm doing a video and I check my heart rate monitor and then the shit is like, yo, 160, I'm going to be like, yo, I got to get back to y'all. I gotta go check into the hospital. Something wrong. But it's just a nice little feature to have. All right, especially if you got arrhythmias, or you got, regular heartbeats, or anything. If you health compromised, let me try to say that the most politically correct way I could say it. If you got health issues, you might want to monitor your heartbeat. So throw in the heart rate monitor. Next, no thought protection. Now you do have your secure folders. So if you're out there living the scumbag life, you can put all your scumbag photos and files and videos into your secure folder, which is going to require a fingerprint or biometric security entrance. Cool. But why not make it how these phones have it, like the Xiaomi and Redmi phones? You see, look, let me go to Instagram real quick. There's my Instagram. Now I could just lock the phone just like that and just open it like this using my secondary fingerprint. And look at that. It's going to switch over. Now, the Redmi phones don't switch as fast as the Xiaomi phones. Oh, matter of fact, I forgot. I haven't used this phone so long. Let me put my secondary passcode in. I know. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. All right, my bad. I forgot this phone has the fingerprint sensor on the side, so I used a different thought print. So let's try that again. I'm going to open up the phone. Let's go to Instagram. There's my Instagram. Now I'm going to close it. This time I'm going to use a different fingerprint to open it. Now look at this. No Instagram. Okay? That's thought protection. Now I can leave my phone on the table. Any of y'all thoughts pick it up, y'all can't see it. Then when I close it and I want to go back to being a gentleman, now I use my regular thumb again, and there's my Instagram. That's what I call thought protection. I think every phone should have it, and every phone should be as easy to switch between the two as these Xiaomi and Redmi phones and Realme phones. They have it also. All right, so Samsung, y'all need to look into having a second space kind of feature. Next, let's talk about one thing that I don't like about this phone, the speakers. All right, now the speakers, they sound good. They sound good until you put it next to an iPhone or a phone that has really good speakers. Then you're going to realize that the speakers on these phones, on the Galaxy S22 Ultras, they sound a little hollow. All right, and I'm going to give you a perfect example. I'm going to pull up a song. Let's go to YouTube Music. Okay. Now, oh, look, it just happened to pull up on the song that made me realize this. Let's go to YouTube Music real quick. Hold on. Here it goes. Okay, YouTube Music. Now, quick backstory. So the other day I was in Atlanta for a Maya's cheerleading competition. I didn't bring no Bluetooth speakers or nothing. I'm just listening to music from my phone. And I was testing out this phone. So I'm playing one of my favorite songs, K-Flock, Brotherly Love. And the bass dropped. And I heard that song so many times. I'm like, yo, it sounded a little iffy. Let me try something real quick. So I went and grabbed my iPhone and I put the same song on side by side. And I was like, wow. It's not just me. The speakers do sound a little bit hollow. So let's go to library. Let me go to songs. Let's go to uploads. Now, it might be hard to hear in this video because when it comes to volume, it's loud. But when it comes to the richness of the music, that's where it suffers. So let me play a song. Let's do Cash. See if you can hear when the bass drops. Now listen to it on the Redmi phone. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear that on camera. I'll do one more time. This time I'll use an iPhone. You're going to hear the difference. Let's run that back. Here's the Galaxy. Again, don't just listen for volume. Listen for the fullness. Now watch this. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear that on camera, but with the Galaxy phone, you can't hear any bass, and you don't feel any bass. Now, I wish I could play the song that really made me discover that little flaw, and that's this song right here. Now, let me see. I can't really play it because I don't want to get the copyright infringement. But at the beginning of this song, there's a nice little bass drop. A nice clean bass drop. And when the bass dropped on this one, I was like, wait a minute. I like this song. How come I'm not really getting turned up the way I usually do? Then I pulled out my iPhone side by side and was like, wow, you can hear the difference. All right. On the side note, this is one of my favorite songs, except for one part of the song when he's like, if I catch your old head, 40 gonna knock off his whole head. I'm like, whoa, bro. Slow it down, yo. All right, slow it down, yo. Keep all that senseless violence to y'all young cats. I don't be bringing that to the old heads, yo. All right, we got them things too. All right, anyway, so the speakers on these Galaxy S22s, they should be a little bit more rich. They should have a little bit more bass. As far as sheer volume, I don't have an issue. But I just don't like the fact that they're missing some bass. Now, would that be a deal breaker for me? No. Because like I said, if you don't have another phone to compare it to, you're going to think this is loud. Until somebody with another phone that has better speakers, then you're going to be like, oh, these ain't got no bass. So anyway, I need better speakers. I don't like that. Next, let's talk about the battery charging speeds. Now, we did get an upgrade from 25 watt to 45 watt charging. Hold up. Sorry about that. Yeah. We did get, I know, we did get an upgrade from 25 watt charging to 45 watt charging, but in the real world, both of them, 45 and 25 watt, still take almost an hour to fully charge. That's trash, okay? This phone should not take an hour to fully charge. Now, I tried it. Y'all seen my video I did for the Samsung accessories? I got the official Samsung charger with the official Samsung cable because I know some of y'all typing right now, oh, well, you need to have this specific cable. You need to have... No. Don't matter what charger you got. I tried it with a 120 watt charger. It's still going to take almost an hour to fully charge. Between 45 minutes to an hour to fully charge up. No matter what charger you use. That's trash. Compared to you got phones like this, that's charging up from 0 to 100% in 17 minutes, 18 minutes. These are both under 20-minute charging phones. Right now, I would say 30 minutes. 30 minutes should be the standard. That's the perfect shit shower and shave time. If you get home, you go take a dump. Then after that, you get ready to go. You might take a shower, get dressed, throw some ramen noodles in the microwave. 30 minutes. That's about how long it takes me to get dressed to go out, 30 minutes. So I'll plug in my phone, 30 minutes later, take it out to hit the doors, 100% charge. It should not take you 45 minutes or an hour to charge up a phone in 2022. All right, so Samsung, 45 watts. That's a nice improvement from last year. But if you're only going to save me an extra 10, 15 minutes, that ain't enough. All right, from last year, that ain't enough for me to upgrade. It should be 65 watt charging, maybe 100 watt if y'all don't want to jump out the window because of the Galaxy Fireball 7. Y'all remember the Galaxy Note 7? I know Sam, that might still be in the back of Samsung head. They're like, nah, we're not playing around with no batteries. We're not fucking around with the batteries, yo. We keeping it slow and safe. I understand that. But when you got phones for $600 dropping out, charging speeds at 15, 17 minutes from 0 to 100, bro, this phone gonna feel like a dinosaur to you. All right, so we need better charging speeds. And lastly, now this is the last thing that I don't like about this phone. I know I'm rambling and I'm having fun, but this is the last thing about this phone that I don't like, the battery. The battery needs to be bigger. Now, I will say this. I gotta give you the full story behind this. When I first got this phone has the same adaptive battery issue that the Google Pixel has. And when I say issue, I don't mean that as a bad thing. But you can't just take this phone out of the box and use it the first day. You're going to be like, yo, the battery on this phone is garbage, especially if you use it like me. Now, me, I always have my always on display set to max brightness. I don't put it on auto brightness. I always got Quad HD display. I always got Bluetooth S Pen connected. There's a lot of features if you go into your settings that you could turn off or you could tweak to have better battery. But I always leave everything on max. The first day I got this phone, and I was taking it to Atlanta. So I got to Atlanta. The flight is only 3 hours. I took it out. I took it off the charger. I didn't even use it. I took it off the charger 100%. I didn't even use it. Put it in my pocket, went to the airport, jumped on the flight, got to my hotel room. The battery was on like 70%. And I'm like, wait a minute. That same day, I had the Xiaomi 12, I had the OnePlus 10, and I had my iPhone with me. So I had 4 phones. All 4 of those phones, except for the iPhone because I was actually using that, texting to Maya. The other 3 Android phones, the battery on the OnePlus was at like 97. The Xiaomi was at like 98. This phone was at 70. So I was like, wait. I was like, wait. I was getting ready to make a video in my hotel room. I kid you not. I had all 4 phones at 100%. I was like, people need to see this. So I had all 4 phones on the table. I charged them all up to 100. I unplugged all of them, and I didn't use none of them. And the battery drain on the Note was crazy. And I was like, oh, I'm going to flame them. When I do my full review, I'm going to flame them for that because I don't like that. But I said, you know what? Let me be patient because I had that same issue with my Pixel. When I first got the Pixel, I was getting ready to take that shit back because it already has a bad fingerprint sensor, no face unlock, and a trash battery. That's a trifecta of garbage. I was getting ready to get rid of that. But with this one, I was like, you know what? Nah, I got to give it a chance. Let me break it in because I went to settings. It does have adaptive battery. I turned it on. I said, let me give it a couple of days and see if you learn my habits. When you buy this phone, it's going to take over a week. Don't just give up after 3-4 days. You're going to have to use this phone for 2 weeks. Now, after 2 weeks, you're going to notice a dramatic change in the battery. Now the battery's good. After 2 weeks, now the battery's good, but it's not great. It's good, but it's not great. I wish Samsung would have just dropped a 6,000 milliamp battery into this phone because if you think about it, people that's buying these Galaxy Notes, they not looking for the thinnest and lightest phone on the market. They looking for a big powerhouse. They want a big phone that's a powerhouse because if they didn't want a big phone, they would have got a Galaxy S22. They want a small phone. If they're not looking for maximum power, they'll save some money and get a Galaxy S22 Plus. But you're spending between $1,200 and $1,700. You're looking for maximum power, and you want to enjoy that power. So this phone should have had a 6,000 milliamp battery, and then use the same adaptive battery techniques that it's using, and I would have had no issues. But even right now, after I broke this phone in now for multiple weeks, the battery did get significantly better, but it's still not great. It's still nowhere near having an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Which, again, Apple Mafia, rejoice. This is the best battery in the cell phone universe. I've never seen this battery die. Even one day when I wanted it to die so I could do a battery comparison, it started annoying me of how long this battery was lasting. Like I got a YouTube video on just playing in the background as I'm scrolling through videos. I'm like, yo, when this shit gonna die? This battery, this is the best battery. Okay, so if you got an iPhone 13 Pro Max and you love the battery, when you switch over to your Galaxy S22, you're going to notice a significant loss of battery. Significant. But like I said, don't give up. Rock this phone for 2 weeks. Use it heavy. Put it on everything that you like. Don't, when you're in the training process, put it on everything that you like and let the battery know. It does have, like I said, adaptive battery. I don't want to get into much tech spec mumbo jumbo, but it does have algorithms that it uses to learn your usage, and it's going to adapt to your daily usage, and it's going to give you better battery. Point blank, it's going to get better after 2 weeks. Okay, so I just wish it was bigger. Now, people say, oh, well, like I said, it's good now. It's good. It's not great. But if you use battery saving tips and tricks, if you don't use always on display, and if you do use always on display, if you turn off max brightness on your always on display, you turn off quad HD display, turn down your refresh rate, turn off the pop-up windows. If you turn off a lot of stuff, you can easily get through an 8-hour day. No issues. You can still use the phone, but you're just not going to be using it at its maximum potential. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of things that I don't like. Is there anything about this phone that he does like? The answer is yes, I do. I'm going on record right now. After all of those things that I said I don't like, this is still easily my favorite phone. This is the best phone out right now, and it's easily my favorite phone, regardless of everything that I just said. Those pale in comparison to all of the good features, which I'm going to talk about right after this commercial break. Now, y'all know I wasn't going to finish this video without my tag team partner. Ladies and gentlemen, late but still great, White Shoes is back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my...
Calm down. All right, y'all, so we back in. Samsung Knights, hear me and rejoice. This is the part of the video that you're going to like. Let's talk about everything that I do like. Number 1. The build quality. Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and on the back. IP68 dust and water resistant. And it just feels extra premium. Okay? I love this frosted glass back. no fingerprints. I love the black trim as opposed to silver trim. So you're literally not going to see any fingerprints on the sides or the back of this phone. The build quality on this is A1, and y'all know I got to say it. Feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. And I got a special request yesterday. Somebody told me I forgot to do the smell test. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. This one smells like Halloween. And I'll keep it real with y'all. This is the pumpkin color right here. Soon as somebody said it kind of looks like a pumpkin, I can't get that out of my mind now. This is definitely the Halloween Galactus version. But the build quality is epic. You're going to love it, okay? If you like big, heavy phones that feel ultra premium, this is it right here. I love the build quality. Next, let's talk about the look. Arguably, and I say arguably because some people actually like this backplate better. I think this is the best looking camera design. Only second to the Oppo X5 Pro. I actually like that one a little bit better because I like the one-piece hump design. But the design on the back of this one just looks beautiful, classy, sophisticated, elegant. Add your own luxurious word, and that's what this one looks like. All right, the look on this phone, the color choices. All right, if you get the right color, personally, I think I might sell this one and get the white one because I seen the white one in person. I fell in love with it. But then again, I might just keep this one. Who knows? But the green, burgundy, white, black, I haven't seen the graphite and the sky blue in person. But the color choices, some of them are just weird, but they do look nice. You can't argue with the look of this phone, with the classiness. I love it. Okay, so the look on this, top notch. Next, let's talk about the feel. And I'm not talking about how it feels in your hand. Let's talk about the emotional feel. Y'all know that's one thing that I like to talk about. Remember people that had the Galaxy S20 and the people that had the Galaxy Note 20? You had a different feel. If you had a Note 20 and your friend had an S20, y'all had two different feels. One of y'all felt like, okay, I got the best camera on the market. This is the heavy hitter. And the person that had the Galaxy Note, you felt like you was a little bit better than them because you had the S Pen. And you felt like more of a business person. For some reason, I'm telling you, just emotionally, walking around with the phone with the S Pen and being able to take notes and all that, it's going to give you a feeling of sophistication. Okay? You're going to feel like, for lack of a better word, a boss. All right? This is a boss feeling phone. Emotionally, you're going to know that if you run up on some of your boys and y'all having a phone war, and one of your boys has the audacity to be having an iPhone and talking shit, and you want to go and shut them down, you could be like, yo, bro, come here. Let me talk to you for a minute. All right, that's my hood voice right there. But, hey, yo, come here. Let me talk to you for a minute. You see this S Pen? You whip out the S Pen. You show the Bluetooth features. You show the pop-up windows. Now, let me see, do I have any notifications on this one? Look at my pop-up notifications. You know what I'm saying? You see my notifications popped up like that in a little window? You see my edge panels? Bro, this is the phone right here that's going to make you, first of all, you're going to dominate anybody in an iPhone phone war. You're going to dominate. They're going to be like, oh, well, we got the cinematic mode on the camera. Oh, we got the best battery life. You're going to be like, bro, calm down. Yeah, I just got 120 hertz refresh rate. Calm down. All right, slow it down. The emotional feel of this phone, it just feels like you got your money's worth. Now, even though all of those things that I said I didn't like, but when you do spend that $1,200 to $1,700, you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to know that this phone has everything that you need. Okay, and there's so many features on this phone. I can't go through them all in this video. I'm going to try, but there's so many things on this phone that you could do only on this phone and no other phone. Okay, so emotionally, you're going to feel like you're on top of the food chain. Next, let's talk about the biometrics. Imagine the Google Pixel if it had a fingerprint sensor that worked like this, or it had face unlock that worked like this. Let me see. I'm from behind the camera. Let me see if I can do that again from behind the camera. All right, my little mic thing is blocking it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna get the face unlocked from behind the camera, but because I got this new little mic mount. I don't know if y'all can see it in the reflection. That little mic mount that's right there. Let me see. Let me do that again. All right, see, I just caught it, but you get my drift. You got face unlock, and you got a fingerprint sensor that actually works. All right, the fingerprint sensor actually works. And on a side note, y'all see my video. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it right here. You see where my finger's pointing? I'll leave a video right there if you want to see how to get some of these fancy lock screens. Look at this lock screen right here. Now this one right here, this is the Xiaomi one. This is supposed to be exactly like the Xiaomi wallpapers, the super wallpapers. But if you want these kind of lock screens that look like that, real easy to get. And I went through that yesterday in my unboxing. But we're talking about biometrics. So the face unlock does work. See, I just did it from behind the camera. It works super fast. Fingerprint sensor works 100% of the time. You're not going to have those issues that you have with your Pixel. Okay, now I'm using two separate wallpapers on this one. This is the super wallpaper that takes you to Mars. And this is the one that takes you to the Earth. Both pretty dope. Okay, so the biometrics on these phones, A1. Now, y'all remember when Samsung used to have the iris scanner? That was a little bit more secure, but it was more finicky. I like it just like this. Now, if you're worried about security, disable face unlock and just use the fingerprint sensor. But the difference between this and the Google Pixel is your fingerprint sensor is actually going to work 100% of the time. You're not going to be fumbling around. You don't have to press it and hold it. You can do the quick tap and open it up. So excellent biometrics. Next, let's talk about always on display. Y'all know Samsung makes the best in the game. Y'all see the race car coming up? All right, that's the race car one. What do I have on this one? I think I still got the don't touch my phone. Watch the little animation in the background. See the eyes and the mouth? Best always on displays in the game. Fully customizable. And not only customizable, but you could customize the brightness. That's important because if you got your phone across the room on the wireless charger, you need to see that always on display. Now, you might not be able to see the notifications in detail, but you can clearly see the clock. Especially if you put a big clock on the front, you're going to see it. All right, so excellent, always on display, fully customizable. And you got the colorful notifications, just like Xiaomi has on their phones. I don't have any notifications right now. Let's see. Do I have any on this one? No, but you got colorful notifications. You get my idea. All right, so always on display is dope. Next, let's talk about the display. This is one thing that I love, even though I wish it was flat. But this Quad HD panel, this is so vibrant and so beautiful. Matter of fact, let me pull up a test video so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And we can test the display and the speakers at the same time. So first, let's test the speakers. Matter of fact, yeah, let's test the speakers first. Even though we kind of did already, but I want to, I got to hit y'all with my favorite video. Why not? You know I had to come through with the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier, a.k.a. the Loop Daddy. Here we go.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Dual speakers come up the bottom. There's the top.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it? How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rubier. And like I said earlier, if you would have heard this for the first time, you would have been like, okay, these speakers sound good. The only way you'll notice that they need a little bit more bass is if you play them side by side with an iPhone or this Redmi phone that actually has quad speakers. Then you'll notice that it does need a little bit more bass, but no issues at all. It does sound pretty good. Now, let's take it over to the display. This is where this phone really shines at. You're going to like this display. Okay, trust me when I tell you. All right, check this out. Look at this. Now, this phone has maximum nittage, all right, maximum nits brightness. The viewing angles are impeccable. Look at this. That little punch hole camera in the top, that is not getting in the way. This is basically bezel-less. This is one of the only times that I do like the curved display, is when you're watching videos and you're holding your phone like this. Look at that. This is beautiful. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's talk about the processor. Let's do a little speed test. Go to apple.com. And there it is. Now, on a side note, I did order the green iPhone, and I ordered the peasant iPhone SE. We're going to get into that on Friday. But you see, this is exactly what I mean by there's no real difference between the Snapdragon 888, the 888 Plus, the 8 Generation 1. They all open up these websites just as fast, and they're all going to feel the same. Okay? And this one is super smooth, 120 Hz refresh rate. Now watch this. Let's turn this into pop-up view, and then we'll minimize it. Now we'll open up Twitter. Let's turn this into a pop-up view. Okay, then we'll minimize it. Bong, just like that. Now you can have multiple apps. Let's open up Facebook. We'll turn this into pop-up. Then we'll minimize it. Bong, just like that. Let's open up YouTube. Okay, we'll turn this into a pop-up view. Now from the pop-up view, I could just rock it like this if I want. I can move this around. I could also change the transparency of it. Or I could throw it into a pop-up view. Now watch this. Hit the button. There's all of the pop-ups that I had. Now let's do something else. Let's go to TikTok. So say I'm just happen to be chilling on TikTok. Okay. From TikTok, we'll skip all of this stuff. Okay. Skip all of this stuff. Now while I'm on TikTok, I can open up Twitter and rock out. So now we can do this. Let's put this in the pop-up also, and then we'll minimize this one. Bang, just like that. So now I got all of these apps open at the same time in minimized windows. Okay? And if I want to, let me exit out of that. I keep forgetting I'll be scrolling up for the Samsung page. If I want to, you look how many apps I got open in the background. And this phone is running with no lag, no hiccups at all. Okay? Pretty sick. Now, like I wanted to show you, if you want to, you can make it less or more transparent. Open up YouTube. Open up Twitter. Like, this is a beast. All of these apps running at the same time.
I am not.
And then if I want to, I could do this. Let's open this up. We can open this up in split screen. So I can have YouTube on the top. Let's do Apple, Twitter, and Instagram. Look at all this stuff going on at the same time.
But
I can exit out of all of these one by one. Or I can just have regular split screen multitasking. And we'll have Twitter on the bottom. Got YouTube on the top, Twitter on the bottom. This is multitasking, Apple. Okay? This is what multitasking looks like. Exit out of that. Bong, just like that. YouTube still running in the background. Not gonna turn my picture-in-picture on. I gotta get rid of this paper out. Clear everything just like that. And there it is. So this phone, the processor, you're not going to have any issues. You can multitask. You could go crazy. And you can have 100 apps open in the background all at the same time. Oh, I forgot. I just closed everything. All right, so no issues with the processor. All right, so now let's do a little bit of gaming. Of course, we got Asphalt 9 queued up. Here we go. I love this big display. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm actually going for the winner. Oh, I rapped. Oh, see, I did it on purpose so y'all can see if there's any lag. Oh, I got them all up out of there like that. Let me see. Oh, I should have took the top. All right, let's take the bottom. Here it is. Watch the 360 landing. Bong, like a G. Here we go. Let's do some 360s. No lag at all. Look at that. No issues with the gaming at all. Let's keep it moving. Now let's talk about the camera. I usually don't like to say how the pictures look. I want y'all to see them for yourself. But the pictures on this phone are epic. Right? This camera is sick. Now, of course, you got your World Star Hip Hop button. Hit the power button twice. That'll open up your camera just like that. Now, let's go through some of the different shooting modes. You got portrait mode, which you could do wide angle, or you could do super close. You got photos. Now, from your photos, you got wide angle all the way up to 100 times zoom. I repeat, 100 time scumbag zoom. That actually works. Let me show you. Watch this. Now, I'm going to show you some pictures that I took. I'm going to post these pictures, but I want you to get an idea. So now, this is what I'm doing. So I'm standing all the way across the street. All right, a block away. When you see these pictures, I'm going to put them in order. So I'm standing a block away. Then I zoomed in a little. You can't even see the sign yet. Then I zoomed in some more. You see that sign on the wall? Then I zoomed in some more. Now you see the sign? Watch 100 times zoom. That's around 30. Here's 100. Bang, look at that. You can actually read the sign from over a block away. Now, that is the main reason that I use 100 times scumbag zoom. I don't really be up on balconies taking pictures of people on the street. You know, that's scumbag status. What I do is I use it more as a magnifier. Now, I don't know what city you live in, but in New York City, especially Manhattan, every other block has different parking. Some blocks, no parking from 7 to 7. Then the very next block will be 7 to 6. Then the very next block will be 7 to 4. So you don't want to be driving around and then you pass a parking space because you didn't know what the sign was. So what I do is whenever I see a space, I immediately jump in it. Then I pull out my phone and I zoom down to the corner and read the parking sign in the corner or wherever it's at, take a picture of it, and I can zoom in and be like, oh, okay, this is a legit parking space. I'm good. That is the main feature that I use 120 times scumbag zoom for, but you can use it for whatever you want. All right, but the zoom on this is just crazy. And I like how they put it in little increments, so you don't have to do your finger zoom. You go from 10 to 30 all the way to 100. Pretty sick. Now you got video, and from your video, you got 8K resolution. You can shoot 4K at 60 frames per second all the way down the list. You got wide angle on your video all the way up to 20 times zoom on your video. Pretty dope. Now you also have pro mode. You got pro video. All right, so you can change your pro mode option in the videos also. You got single take. You got night mode, which is epic. You got food, panorama, super slow motion, regular slow motion, hyperlapse, portrait video. All right, so for all of y'all dudes with the iPhones, all right, and all your friends making those cinematic videos, you can do the same thing on your Galaxy. Just use portrait video. That works best for when you're taking videos of actual people or you're doing some food and you want to have a nice blurred background. Try it out. And you got director's view. That's you and the subject both at the same time. So take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. Now, on a side note, I tend to take a lot of pictures, and here's why. If I go outside on Monday morning at 10 o'clock on a bright, sunny Monday morning, I can use any phone on the table, any budget phone. If it's sunny outside and I take a picture of a building, it's going to look nice, and you're going to think that picture is nice. But you need to take more pictures. All right, I'm trying to take a lot of pictures because y'all need to see the regular stuff that people are going to take pictures of. Cars, scenery, food, selfies. All right, everybody don't live around a waterfall and, you know, all these fancy stuff to take pictures of. You're going to take pictures of regular stuff. So I'm taking a lot of pictures of regular stuff. I took some daytime and nighttime video so you can see for yourself. All right, so now let's talk about Samsung DeX. Now I'm going to show you how I use that. Take a look at this stock video clip from one of my other phones that have Samsung DeX. I didn't bother shooting another clip because they're all the same. So just watch this clip. All right, now let me show you how I use Samsung DeX. Now I'm going to wirelessly connect to my TV and use the phone as a laptop, and I'll still be able to use the phone. So we're going to scroll down. Let's turn on Samsung DeX. Hit start. Let it connect. And there it is. Now watch this. From the phone, I'm going to use my phone as a trackpad. So now you see, scrolling around. Let's go to Samsung Internet. Just like that. Now here's some of the different tabs I had open. Say I want to watch Apple TV. I can take it over to Apple TV and watch a movie, but from the phone, I can exit out and take it over to Instagram and start scrolling on Instagram, doing my thing. At any moment, I can go back, use the phone as a trackpad. Let's see what's going on with OnePlus. Full website, completely wireless. Let's take it over to Amazon, do a little shopping. Now I can be shopping on the big screen, using the phone as a trackpad. I can watch a movie. And like I said, I can exit out and still completely use my phone. This is a major go. All right, so now let's talk about Smart View. Now, Smart View is basically just screencasting your phone to a TV. But here's the thing. If you got a Samsung TV, it's going to work flawlessly. And if you got the Samsung Zero TV, you need to use Smart View. Here's how it's going to look. Now, I did a full video on that, but it's going to look like this. Now, I'm laying in my bed. There's my phone. There's my Samsung Zero TV. You see it actually rotates with the phone? How dope is that? So that's how it looks in my bedroom. I always have my Samsung TV connected to my phone, so it just looks like I got a big phone next to the TV. And I'm in the bed. I'm just scrolling through my phone, not looking at the phone, looking at the TV. I'll play that one more time for y'all. You see, next to my TV, it just looks like that all day. I just leave the phone connected. Then sometimes I rotate it. But most of the time, I leave it like this. So this way I can use my Instagram. And it's going to look just like using it on a big phone. All right, so if you got a Samsung TV, make sure you use a Smart View. All right, so now let's talk about PowerShare, also known as reverse wireless charge. Now, this is one of those underrated Android features that you have on a lot of phones, but people just don't use it because people think it's a gimmick, but it's really not. Basically, you can charge up another phone, you can charge up your watch, you can charge up your wireless earbuds right from your device. Here's how it works. You're going to go to settings, then you're going to scroll down to battery, click on battery, and you see wireless power sharing. So you go ahead and turn that on. So say you're hanging out with one of these iPhone peasants and their phone is about to die. Bang, charge it up just like that. You on the road, charge up your wireless earbuds, take off your watch, charge it right on the back of your phone. That's pretty sick. Now let's talk about the best feature of this phone, the S Pen. This is what separates this phone from every phone on the market. You have a Bluetooth S Pen, and that's the best accessory on any cell phone on the planet. First thing you could do is with your display off, take out the S Pen and take notes. Call Mike. 347-5521. And if you want to, let's change the color. We'll do a little bit of red for highlights. Add the little dash. You can change your pen size. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Some arrows on it. Save it just like that. This is without even turning the display on. Now watch this. You can turn on your phone display from using the S Pen. So I'm going to hold down on the button. And it just turned on and went straight to my camera. Did y'all see that? Watch this. Hold down the button. Right to my camera. Now why is this dope? Say I got my phone just like this set up on the table, on the charger. Got this in my hand. I want to be on some scumbag shit. I could just press the button, open it right up, take some pictures just like that. This is dope. Now, I've been using that feature right there, too, to catch pictures of white shoes because she don't like when I point stuff right in her face like that. So I'll set the camera up somewhere on a nice little angle, and then she'll be chilling, and I'll just turn the phone on and sneak take some pictures. Now, you can also press the button and switch to video. You see I just started taking video, and you can go back just like that. This is so dope. This is so dope. Now, I want to show you some other S Pen features. Now, of course, I can flip it around and turn the camera facing me from using the S Pen. Now, no reason for me to do that. Y'all don't need to see what I look like right now. Trash. All right. But the S Pen, this is also a remote control. Now, let me show you the main reason that I use the S Pen for. Matter of fact, let me show you some other stuff in the meantime while we here. Now, y'all seen the unboxing. Y'all seen me create notes. All right, y'all seen that already. No need to go through that. You hit that little thing, we can view the notes. We got Smart Select. Let's do a little Smart Select. Now say I want to send somebody this little picture right here. Bang. I can send it just like that. Now say I did Smart Select and I want to just extract the text from all of that. We'll hit text. You see all of the text that's in that picture? None of the picture, just the text. Everything's right there. I can copy it or share it just like that. Okay? Or I can save this, keep it moving. So we have Screen Write. Now, Screen Write, matter of fact, I'll do something. Let me do something where Screen Write would actually might be official. Let's say I'm on Twitter. Okay, I'll do a little Screen Write. Okay. I want to highlight this person. Matter of fact, let me change this to red. Let's get this a little bit thicker. Bond like that. Let's do red. Okay. So I can highlight that. Like if somebody talking shit about me on Twitter, I can be like, yo, check this out. And I can send a little message to my homeboy and send it just like that. All right, so that's where Screen Write comes into play. It takes a quick screenshot and then you write on the screen. Okay, of course, y'all seen the live messages already, but we'll do one anyway. Why not? Do a little live message. Okay, let's do regular background. I like black. Oh, we'll do black. Why not? Let's start drawing. Okay, so we'll do... Hey, baby. You know what I'm saying? Something cute. Little heart. Bang, just like that. So, fellas, you're in the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to sneak out of the doghouse. You send a little message like this, you up out of there. Trust me. I'll just get it. I'll get it. Let's see. Okay, so that's a lot. But you got AR Doodle. You got Translate. Now, I did the Translate from English. I already did that in my unboxing. I'm not going to waste too much time. You just hover over words and translate them. And you got your pen up. And you can add as many apps as you want to pop up in your menu. All right, so we don't even need to see all of that. So let's exit out of that. And you notice it does show you your battery percentage of the S Pen. You see it says 100%. Okay, let me exit out of Translate. Just like that. So you got to charge up your S Pen. So if you leave it out overnight, it takes like 10 minutes to fully charge to 100. All right, so now let me show you my main usage for the S Pen. I'm going to need a Bluetooth speaker for that one. All right, so here's how I use my Bluetooth S Pen the most. Now I have my phone on YouTube on a wireless charging dock like this, connected to a Bluetooth speaker. Now I can sit back in my chair. I'll hit play on the music. For work phones, now I'm watching some video. Now, if I want to increase the volume. For work phones, I only have one number one phone. And that's been the Pixel 4 XL. I want to drop it. That's why I call it Big Bertha. All right, this is all reliable. This is my everyday. Volume down. I can hit pause. I can hit play. But most important, WAP. Y'all remember the WAP? Everybody, it's your boy Floss. WAP right to the next video. So now look, I'm gonna lean back in my chair. I'm far away. I don't need to sit up close to it. I can be all the way back here cooking. WAP. I already seen that video. Okay, so now I'm chilling back here. Hold on a second. Let me answer the phone real quick. Hit pause. Hello? Yo, chill. Yeah, I'm here watching a Flossy Carter video. I gotta call you back. All right, later. Hang up the phone. Now look how far back I am. Bang. Remote control. If I want to hit play, just like that, hit pause. But my favorite part, whop. Get up out of here. You already seen that video? Whop. Get up out of here. So basically from behind camera, I'm just going like this. Whop.
This is the number one.
Oh, I want to go back this way. Whop.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy.
You know what I'm saying? And the play and pause.
Video.
Now, I'm using YouTube with my videos as an example, but usually I would have one of my favorite music playlists on, and I'll be playing music. I have the S Pen like this, or in my pocket, or usually in my ear. I'll be playing music, playing my video games, and then when it's time, I already heard this song, whop, take it over to the next one. If you buy a Galaxy S22 Ultra 5 Gangsta Alpha Omega Supreme, aka Galactus, make it a habit to learn how to use this S Pen. Okay, you're gonna love it. And another thing, let me turn this off. Another thing to use this for is real simple, for selfies. All right, when you're taking selfies or photos, all right, now say I'm on photos, taking selfies, and you want to get a selfie of yourself, you want to take a selfie, you hold this, the S Pen in your hand and use this as a shutter button, so now I can hide this and take a photo. This is also good too if you want to take some clandestine scumbag photos. Like I love catching photos of Amaya when she's eating or doing other stuff. Now if you're going like this and your thumb is like that, people know you're getting ready to take a picture. But I can just be holding it like this and talking. Oh yeah. Bang, snapping photos on the low. Now if you got it as a selfie, you hold it like this. You and the person can get into the angle and bang. Use it to take pictures. And like I said, you can flip up, turn the camera around. You can switch over to video. Epic. All right. So this is the Bluetooth S Pen, and y'all know the slogan: the pen is mightier than the sword, and that's why this phone will always crush the iPhones. Whatever they got, they're not gonna have this. Okay. This is it right here. All right. Let's keep it moving. Now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you're spending $1,200 all the way up to $1,700 for a phone. How does it work in the real world? Let's find out. This phone does have wireless charge, and you have an always-on display. So you need to get yourself a wireless charger. This way, when you're in the bed, I don't have to touch the phone. I can just glance over. I see the time, the date, my battery percentage, and all my notifications. Now, when it's time to wake up, I can use face unlock. I can use fingerprint sensor. But all I got to do is really pick up the phone and look at it, and bang, it pops right open. Now, let's do some basic stuff. Okay, so first thing I like to do when I wake up, let's take it over to the weather. Okay, 50 degrees, sunny, beautiful day in New York City. Next, let's do a little bit of work. Now, this is Android 12, so I got all my favorite Android widgets. Okay, my Gmail widget. So let's do some Gmails real quick. Okay, I can scroll through this. Now, if I want to hit reply, thanks. Now, let's do thanks. I'll be late. Hit send, bang, just like that. I'm always late. All right, so that's how your work email is going to look. Let's keep it moving. Next, let's do a little social media, and I'm going to try to make this quick. Let's take it over to Twitter. Now, you do have an S Pen, so might as well use the S Pen. No notes necessary. Let's do a little Twitter. Let's go to my notifications. Let's see anybody talking about me. This was a Google phone without the other software. Okay, let's see. I'm going to stick with my Samsung. Okay, let's see. Better to be safe than laggy. This might be one of the Apple Mafia cats out here roasting. Look at that lag. That's a lot of lag. I don't like that. Okay, because Apple doesn't push technology envelope. Keep it safe with their cookie cutter design. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Now, whenever I be like, yo, iPhone, Android wars, y'all think it's just me? This is what people do. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all nerds out here. All right, chances are you a fucking nerd if you're watching this video. Hashtag nerds unite. This is what nerds do. We sit around and we argue about phones. Like, this is a perfect example. So, I mean, like that. You know what I'm saying? We have phone wars, yeah? All right, so this is how you, now say, matter of fact, that was a nice little comment right there. He roasting. I need to save that. So let's do, matter of fact, I'll do it like this. He roasting. Let's go back to that one. I'll open up my edge panels, right? We'll do rectangle. Bang, just like that. Now, if I wanted to post this on Instagram or I wanted to send somebody like, yo, check this guy out. He out here shitting on people. I can save it just like that. All right, so I forgot to go through the edge panels, but y'all seen that when I did the unboxing. Edge panel's pretty dope. Exit out of that. All right, so that's how Twitter looks. Next, let's take it over to Facebook. I didn't even log into Facebook later for Facebook. We don't even need to see them. Plus, Facebook is a lot of bullshit anyway. Nobody care about Facebook. Let's go to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Facebook is trash. Let's go to TikTok. All right, let's see what's going down in the world of TikTok. Okay, TikTok is being updated. Try again later. All right, shout out to Samsung for trolling me in the middle of my video. All right, well, we're going to have to take it to Instagram. All right, now let's take it to Instagram. Now, y'all know Instagram tend to get spicy. Okay, this is a family show. Now, and legs, bro. Legs. You out here doing, it's got to be some bench pressing videos. Let me go ahead and save that for later. All right, now let's see bump box. Because I need because it probably some workout tips, yeah? I'm saving it because I want workout tips, yeah? You got the baby with the bump box. Y'all remember I reviewed that one? This is how you could tell when these dudes are really small in real life. That bump box is bigger than him, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, you kidding me? All right, we got my man Trav out here wilding out. Okay, Wesley Snipes Black. When I say Wesley Snipes Black, this is what I'm talking about, yo. Shout out to my guy, Wesley Snipes. Y'all know I gotta like this one, bro. Shout out to Wesley Snipes. That's my guy right there. Okay, this is a family show. Jesus Christ. All right, let me see. Yeah, later for TikTok and all that, we need to be on the gram, yo. The gram is where it's at. Now, this is one of my homegirls. Check out her makeup skills. Ladies, if y'all into makeup, she's one of my nieces right here. She be going in with the makeup skills. Yep, she got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see anything else. Y'all know I'm all about the cute cats. Anyway, so this is how it's gonna look when you're scrolling through the gram. Okay, dudes out here all icy. This is what I like to see. I like to see ice. I like to see dudes out here enjoying life. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. This is like about to be a tragedy. This is about to be a tragedy, and of course, tragic circumstances. Martin Lawrence. This is literally the funniest show in the history of comedy shows like this. I think Martin is the funniest show. Anyway, okay, this is a family show. Anyway, let's exit out of this, all right? Because this is a lot of spice going on. Anyway, so this is your regular daily activities. Now, let's talk about accessories. One of the reasons that people love buying iPhones and people love buying the Samsung phones is you have no shortage of cases and accessories. Now, if you buy one of these phones like this, you're not going to find no speaking cases, no UAG cases, no Caseology, nothing. You're going to have to find some bootleg, no-name brand ones on Wish or eBay. You might find something, but you're not going to have a plethora of choices. That's why people like these kind of phones. Well, with the Galaxy S22 Ultra 5 Gangster, no shortage of cases. Now, y'all see I did multiple case videos already. I'm going to throw some case videos in this video. Plenty of accessories on deck. You're not going to have any issues finding the case. Let me show you some of my favorite cases from Ghostek. Now, you can pick these up from Ghostek.com. I'll throw the link up in the description. The cases start at $17.98. All right, here we go. So first up, we got the Covert. Okay, now this one comes in a bunch of different colors. You got reactive buttons, HD clear back, diamond grip, raised camera lip, detailed cutouts, non-slip grip, limited lifetime warranty. Okay, this is the Covert. Now, like I said, comes in a bunch of different colors. Check this one out. Now, they kind of nailed the color on this one. Okay, look at this. Hold on a second. Bingo. Okay, this is the pumpkin color. Now, I'm noticing, yeah, peach or pink color cases are really going to complement this quote-unquote red Galaxy. All right, so this one looks dope. Let's check the razivity on this. Maximum razivity. So it is Slamboard certified. Let's check the buttons. Easy access to the buttons. Let's check wireless charge. There's your wireless charge. And let's see how easy it is to get the S Pen out. Just like that. Okay, so this is the Covert. I'm definitely feeling this color right here. I think I found the cheat code. This is going to be my daily case. Okay, so this is the Ghostek Covert. See how easy it is to take on and off? Just like that. Hard shell case. Okay, like I said, starts at $17.98. Next up, we got the Covert Limited Edition. Again, now all of these cases come in a bunch of different colors. Okay, let's check this one out. Okay, Covert Limited Edition. Nice black box. Giggity. Okay, now wait a minute. This one looks even better. This one looks even better. Oh, yes. All right, shout out to Ghostek. Oh, they color match these like a boss. Oh, I'm feeling this one. All right, this is it right here. This is the case. This is the case. The Ghostek Covert Limited Edition. If you buying this red Galaxy, you need this one. You need this. Easy button presses. Of course. Check wireless charge. There it is. Let's get to that S Pen. See, has a nice cutout for the S Pen. There's all your buttons, cutouts. And of course, bang, Slam Boy certified. Look at that. Nice razivity. All right, so this is the Covert Limited Edition, but this color right here, woo, they did it right. They did it right. I thought I liked this one, but you notice this one's a little bit darker. This is the color right here. All right, so next up, we got the Atomic Slim. Okay, shock absorbing technology, drop tested to 12 feet, wireless charge compatible, non-slip grip, aluminum alloy frame. Let me say that again. Aluminum alloy frame. I almost thought I was in the USA for a minute. I almost said aluminum. I gotta remember I'm an international player. Aluminum alloy frame. Slim, precise fit, limited lifetime warranty. All right, so this one has the aluminum to it. All right, now of course you got all your cards, pamphlets, usual books and shit. Check this one out. Okay? Now this one has that hard glass on the back, or TPU actually. Let's go ahead and slap this one on. Okay? 2-part style case. All right, so you got the protection on the back, TPU, and aluminum. Oh, this one has a dope feel to it. This is why I like to put the Ghostek videos in my full review, because these are the cases that I use probably the most. All right, shout out to Ghostek. They know how to do it. Let's check the wireless charge. There it is. Got a nice groove on the bottom for your S Pen. Okay. You see that groove? So bang, get to it nice and easy. But this phone now it gives you the cold aluminum feel to it. All right, that's what I like about having aluminum cases. That's the last time I'm going to say that. And if you want to, you can put your driver's license on the back, since it's transparent. And it does color match pretty good. All right. The peach and the red looks really nice. Okay, so this is I believe this is, I just said, Atomic Slim. All right, whatever the name was, I just said it. Yeah, I know. Run it back. All right, but this one is dope. This has the aluminum frame. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let me see. That was the Atomic Slim. So now we got the Nautical Slim. All right, this is the Nautical Slim. Okay, let's check this one. Let's see, this is dropped at to 6 feet. Slim, precise fit, raised camber lip, detailed cutouts, non-slip grip, limited lifetime warranty. All right, so this is the Nautical Slim. Now, this is a big boy right here. 2-part style case. Okay, so you're getting maximum protection. Now, look, it comes with your lanyard. Okay, dust removal tape. Now, this is for people that got butterfinger-itis. Okay, now let me see. I'll actually leave this on for a minute. Okay. Oh, matter of fact, let's peel this off. Little sticker on the back. I'll leave it on for a minute. Matter of fact, why not? Let me grab a little knife. Okay, you actually don't even need a knife for this one. It does have a little pull tab. Right. So you can pull that right off. Okay. Right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we'll drop the phone in. Matter of fact, let's do it like this. Okay. Drop the back on. Okay. Now all you got to do is just seal everything around. Just like that. Look at that. When you hear those snaps, that means protection on deck. Okay, there it is. Now just work all the corners around. You see now everything is in there. Now let's check the button. Now you do have these metal buttons. Okay, you can put the lanyard loop on if you want. Let's see if we get wireless charge through this. There it is, wireless charge. But look at this. Everything is protected. This is maximum droppage. Does add a little bit of extra weight. Okay. Now you do have a flap on the bottom. Let's see. Can we open this flap up? Open the flap to get to your S Pen. Okay. Just like that. And open the other flap to get to your USB Type-C charging slot. So this is the case right here if you're going to the beach. Now, even though these phones are IP68 dust and water resistant, you don't want to get salt water into your phone. All right, so this is the good case right here to protect you from getting the salt water. Let's see, can we use the fingerprint sensor still? Let me try, I think I was putting too many wrong codes in. Let's try that again. Let's see, can we use the fingerprint sensor through this case? Unfortunately, no fingerprint sensor activity. So you're going to have to use your pattern, your pin. But what do you expect? It's a big piece of plastic over your fingerprint sensor. It's not going to work. You can use a swipe. Let's see. Can we use regular apps? Of course. Go to the gram. Yeah, no issues with that. Let's see. Can we type? Let's see if I want to type a message. HELLO. Yeah, okay. So you can type. Only thing is you can't use your fingerprint sensor. Okay, so this is the Nautical Slim. Let's keep it moving. Next up, we got the Exec. Now this one is drop tested to 12 feet. You got a 3-card wallet capacity, wireless charge compatible, magnetic mount, raised camera lip, multi-attachment system, non-slip grip, limited lifetime warranty. Okay, so this is the Exec. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Now y'all seen this one plenty of times. This is the one that has the built-in credit card wallet on the back. So let's go ahead and slap this one on. Okay. And here's how it looks. Now let's see the razivity on this one. Okay. This one is Slamboard certified. There's your buttons, cutouts. And on the back, you have your 3-card wallet. Now you can take this off if you want. But say, let me simulate some credit cards. Say I have my credit card. Drop it in there just like that. Bam. Now I don't have any credit cards on me right now because I'm broke. But to say this is your money, you can do the same thing. Drop your money right in here and rock out. All right, so it's like having a little wallet in your pocket. Go ahead and pop this off. Take the case off. Now I want to show you one more thing about this case. This is actually multi-attachment system. You can pop this off and use your wireless charge. So let's go ahead and drop this on one more time. Okay. There it is. Get your wireless charge. And when you're ready to go to the club, you can slap this one back on. Just got to figure out how to do that. Hold up. All right, so this one is real simple. When you want to take off the back, you twist it, pops back off, line the grooves up, lock it back into place. So when you want wireless charge, take it off, you go into the club, slap it back on. All right, so let's keep it moving. Now, there's one more case I want to show y'all. We got the Nautical 4. All right, Nautical 4. Now, this one is IP68 waterproof standard, 20 feet for up to 1 hour. You got a holster with swivel belt clip. Let's see, raised camera lip, slim precise fit. Holster with swivel belt clip. Watertight port design. Non-slip hexagon grip. Okay, so this is the Nautical 4. This is another one of those cases for the beach. All right, this is a big boy. Okay, just like the other one. Okay, full protection. But this one has the belt clip. So let's get and pop this one on. Okay, now let me separate this real quick. Okay, I might need a little knife for this. All right, so once you peel off the stickers and separate it, same thing. So we're gonna drop the phone in. Just like that. We're gonna drop on the back. And just seal everything into place. Okay, now this is giving you that watertight seal. Okay, bang, just like that. Now let's see. Okay, same thing with this one. No fingerprint on this one. Let's check the power button. Now you do have screen responsiveness, so you can use that. Let's check wireless charge. There's your wireless charge. But now you have a nice belt clip. Bang, look at that. So drop this on your waist. 360-degree rotation. All right, so if you're new school, you rock it like this. If you're old school, rock it like that. And if you want to, you can rock it with the screen out. So if you want to showcase that always on display or showcase your lock screen, bam, there it is. Belt clip. And what it does, you just slide it up and right on. So just like that. Same thing, switch it around. Bam, there it is. All right, so this is the Ghostek Nautical 4. Now, out of all of these, if you get the red one, make sure you get this one. All right, this one is sick. Just looks epic. All right, let's keep it moving. Now, which brings me to my last point, the floss factor. What does a floss factor mean? That means you go outside, you're sitting at the bar, you got your Galaxy S22 Ultra 5 Gangsta Alpha Omega Supreme, aka Galactus. Somebody pulls out with the Apple Mafia. All right, somebody pulls up with Team Vivo. All right, somebody got the Redmi. All right, somebody got a Xiaomi phone. Where do you fit in on the food chain? Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is the best phone out right now. Okay? Galactus is the top dog. This is the top of the food chain. This is the dinosaur. All right? This is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is a lion and a tiger. All right? They doing their thing out here, but if a dinosaur pull up, I don't care what size tiger or lion is out there in the forest, he gotta fall back. All right? We talking about dinosaurs. This is a big boy right here, but this is the top dog. Okay? This phone, it pretty much does everything the iPhone can, but the iPhone can't even do half of the stuff the Galaxy can. Okay, all you got to do is flip it around for yourself, and you see that always on display, fingerprint sensor. I mean, come on, don't even get me started. But you also got hyenas out here. This is a big boy, but there's no Bluetooth S Pen. It does have faster charging speed, but there's no Bluetooth S Pen. Okay, and it's not going to work on every carrier. You can get a Galaxy Galactus on any carrier. So, when it comes to the floss factor, I'm putting this at the top of the list. Okay, now depending on what color you get, everybody talking about D-brand skins, you could do that too. You could probably get a cherry red D-brand skin, which I might end up doing anyway. Or I might sell this one and get the white version to rock out with the Wesley Snipes Galactus. Like I said, you are on top of the food chain, Tyrannosaurus Rex status, Galactus status. That's why I said this one right here, this is Thanos. All right, Thanos be out here doing his thing, especially if he got the Infinity Gauntlet on. Yeah, he doing his thing. But when Galactus pull up, Galactus ain't trying to talk. Galactus taking over the whole planet, and this is the best phone on the planet. All right, you see Thanos. Thanos, he trying to split the population of the planet. All right, he want 50-50. He want 50% population on the planet. Galactus ain't trying to hear that. All right, Galactus is not trying to hear that. Galactus want the whole planet. That's why I call this Galactus. This is the best phone on the planet. It's eating all these shits up. Anyway, Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra 5 Gangsta Alpha Omega Supreme. Hit me up in the comments and let me know if there's anything I missed. I try to cover as much as I can. I know these videos are long, you know what I'm saying? And I know I'll be rambling and ranting, but at the end of the day, at the very least, what I'm trying to do here is help you before you're getting ready to spend your $1,700, because a lot of y'all want that 1 terabyte version. $1,700, that's not chump change. That's a lot of money. I'm trying to give you as much experiences and talk about as many issues and as many negatives and positives that I had. Now, if it takes you 2 or 3 days to watch this video, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? You can't deny at the end of this video, you don't know how I feel about this phone. All right, that's one thing you're going to know. So I hope y'all had a good time. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Flossy, man. Deuces. Spot on the beam up. Energize.
I want everybody to subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real tech reviews. Now, Flossy Carter, we know you flossy. Now, guess what? I'm flashy. Money May all day, the one and only. Flossy Carter, you part of the money team.